What's Gucci? You too. It's Pat Brady, you dig? Y'all know I'm live and direct, man. Back live and direct, man, to talk about the greatest show out right now. I thought it was no show that was going to beat Fallout for my favorite show of the year. The Penguin. I never thought a movie like the Batman that I hated so much would have a spin-off series that I love so much, dog. Oh my goodness. The Penguin is 10 out of 10. Creme de la creme. You hear me? Like, this is the type of television we've been wanting. You dig? Since 2020. You hear me? Man, I'm here to talk about the new episode of The Penguin. Well, it's 2 new episodes. I'm actually here to talk about the 3rd episode, and then I'm going to talk about the 4th episode in another video after this. So, man, if you haven't already, subscribe to Marvelous Bluntz A$AP Rocky, man. We almost had 300 subscribers at 285. I appreciate all the love and support to the page, man. Like, for real. Like, I really appreciate it, man. So continue to run up the page. Let's get to 300 subscribers, man. Let's get right into the Penguin, man. Y'all know y'all loving this show. So, man, we're going to get right into the new episode of the Penguin, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this, man. I don't know if Matt Reeves has anything to do with the projection of this show or how it's going to tie into Batman. But, man, this show is amazing, man. Episode 3 did not fail to disappoint at all. This episode and episode 4, I'm not going to spoil 4 yet. This episode and episode 4 are more so backstories of the side characters. You dig? I think the first 2 episodes really just focused on Penguin, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of get his little backstory, seeing what he's about. But this episode was a Vic episode. And as somebody who was not really feeling Vic's character, this episode really set the tone for where Vic's mind is at. So now it's like the last 2 episodes really let you see why they are how they are. And both Vic and Sophia, man, are good people. I'm going to just say that. You did. Man, Vic is a great guy, man. But we're going to get right into it, man. The episode really starts off with a lot of flashbacks. Vic is having a lot of flashbacks from his past. Lo and behold, Vic's family was one of the families that was affected by the Gotham floods that happened with Batman and the Batman. You dig? Like, that's what I like about this show, too, is going in depth of how what happened in the Batman really affected Gotham. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So Vic's family came from Hispanic family. You know what I'm saying? They were kind of struggling, but, you know, they lived in Gotham trying to get by. You dig? And when the flood happened, it's crazy. He wasn't even where he was supposed to be at. He was supposed to be at home for dinner. He ended up meeting up with his shorty. They watched everything happen from the rooftops, man. It was sad, man. And Vic, man, it really affected him. You know what I'm saying? He really don't got nobody. And Penguin has become that person for him, to be there for him, even though they got this janky relationship, mob relationship. You hear me? So now we at the point, you know, you get the backstory of Vic. Penguin's working with Sophia now. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty much. Penguin's basically saying, I'm gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go full smack at the Maronis. We're gonna go smack at your family. We're gonna take over everything. So, you know, they linking in. They coming together, you dig? And she actually links up with Penguin to go bust some moves. Lo and behold, we find out, you hear me? Penguin was her driver. You feel me? So I'm like, oh, that's why he's so cool with Sophia. They got like some type of report. So that was her driver. So, you know, Penguin steps off with Sophia. They about to go start busting these drug moves. Sophia's going to get him hip to a new drug that's going to change the streets. You feel me? Vic, on the other hand, he's going back and forth right now. His shorty back in his life. He brings shorty over to Penguin bachelor pad. And basically the shorty from the beginning, from the flashback that he was in a relationship with, basically tell him, hey, I'm about to move. Go to Cali. You should come with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just escape. And at this point, Vic, he tighter than a knot with Penguin. You hear what I'm saying? So he cannot do anything to leave him. I think he really rock with Penguin too, but he basically let her know, like, look, man, I can't leave Penguin. You did. And I wouldn't believe in Penguin because I'm making he making $1,000 a week. You hear me? Kill. I'm not about to be talking to no females making this type of money. I'm going to just go run it down until it's done. You hear me? Like, let me stack my bread. But, you know, he decides, you know, he wants to step off and leave with shorty. So he's just trying to figure out how he's going to, you know, basically leave Oz, you know what I'm saying, without him being mad. So while Sophia and Penguin are working together, Oz, it's a new drug that came out of Arkham that basically she was taking an Arkham that is kind of like a shroom high. So they about to start pushing that product to the streets. Now, this is the thing. Sophia Falcone, the Falcones are a very cruddy family. So now, they basically coming to her, the head of the family, is basically saying like, hey, everything that's going on, we need you to go ahead and roll out. And she like, I ain't about to roll out. And they basically hit her with the, if you don't roll out, we going to tell people you rolled out. And then you pretty much know what's going to happen after that. So now Sophia, her back is against the wall because she like, oh my goodness, I'm trying to take over the families. My family's against me. I'm working with this slimy penguin. You hear me? And I need to figure out where I'm about to move out at. So they get the drugs, they pack it up. They hit the club. Penguin gets some of his best hoes, and they go to the club, best druggies, to get get the drug moving through the club. Have some of the bad joints taking the drugs, and then that's how you get other people to start taking the drugs in the club. So Vic is in the club jugging. I'm talking about he getting them. Boom, And when he's in the club, he starts having PTSD about what happened to his family. So that's still messing with him. He fall in the club, dropping the drugs. I'm like, man, give me gun. If you don't get up and grab them drugs, cuz, what's wrong with you? That's money. You hear me? So Vic grabs the drugs. He picks the drugs up. One of the junkies helps him up. And he's like, man, I'm tripping. I'm about to just try to leave. So basically, he about to step. He gets caught by Oz. I was like, damn, you about to roll out on me? That's how you doing me? Right when we about to get to the next level of this? He thought Oz wasn't going to let him leave. I'm going to keep it real with you. I rock with Oz for this one. He said, man, go ahead. Do your business. Go ahead. Do your thing. You can leave if you want to leave. You hear me? So he goes ahead, lets him leave. He just jugged all this stuff in the club. Sophia and Penguin come out the club, man. The Maronis pull up. Pull up on Penguin and Sophia. Basically tell Sophia, man, Oz playing with us. He playing with us. He running us. He's spinning us for the game. Now, no, Vic took the car. He got mad. I mean, he didn't get mad, but Oz let him go. So he took the car. He about to meet the girl at the bus station. He decided, man, I'm not going to go to the bus station. I'm going to make my own choice. So when he pulling up, spoiler alert, he pulling up, he see them about to get bad. This man took the Mozzie, zoom, I'm talking about pulled off, boom, runs into somebody, causes chaos. I'm talking about it's crazy. I'm talking about it was so realistic. He passed out, woke back up to Penguin like, bro, drive, bro. Let's go. Leave. You feel me? Boom. They zoom. They pulled off. Left Sophia. You did. I was like, oh my goodness. This episode, man. This episode all around. People say 4 was the best. I think this was one of the best episodes because I really like Vic's backstory. It's really showing like how his stuttering problems, what he's really going on in his head. You really see that Oz ain't really that bad of a guy. He's not like going to hold him hostage. He just like, man, like you going to do your thing. And the fact that Oz in this episode, he really is playing both sides with Sophia. Like he literally has to play both sides of the field because he wants to come out on top. And that's how it's supposed to rock, man. If you really paying attention out here, how you moving, you got to find ways for you to come out on top in the best way possible. And Oz is doing that through these episodes. So episode 3, man, was fire, man. It was more so a background story, but also bringing this connection back between Sophia and Penguin. You feel me? Like what they on when it comes to, him, he was her driver and things of that nature. So I think this is more as a background episode. It's a lot of decision making in this episode where the characters have to make decisions. Are they going to really rock with each other or not? So this I thought this was better than episode 3. I gave it a 10 out of 10. I think this episode 3 was great, especially how Vic, he's becoming a great character that I'm loving. So super light is up to this episode. 10 out of 10, man. I am loving the Penguin, man. Episode 3 was fire. Let me know what y'all thought of episode 3 in the comments below. You dig? If y'all haven't seen on episode 4 already, go see it right now. It's out right now. Go check it out. I'm about to do the next review I'm about to do after this video. It's episode 4. So let me know what y'all think of episode 3. Do y'all think, also a question, do y'all think that this Penguin is this storyline is going to mean anything to the future of the DCEU or with the Batman story? Let me know that in the comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to Marvelous Bluntz ASAP Rocky, you dig? For more great content like this, man. Keep God first. Peace and love.